2019. That was the year I decided to pack my bags and head to America to see my friends. We laughed. We took forever to cook a frozen pizza.
How am I gonna get this out of the freaking oven?
Went on many night drives, drank some barbecue soda, saw a car fire. Oh yeah, we got kicked out of a CVS too. Can't forget that one. Am I missing something else? Nah, I think that's all of it summed up. My first trip to Atlanta, Georgia was one I will never forget. I finally got to meet some of my best friends in person for the first time, met some incredible people, and got to do so many new and exciting things. I mean, it's not every day you get to say, hey, I saw Kermit the Frog's asshole in person. That right there is pretty fucking rad. So needless to say, after I got back from my trip and settled in the cold, harsh wasteland of Canada, the first thing I thought of was, man, this place sucks. I can't wait to go back. That was the plan. Booked my flight for the following year. Things seemed great. Everything was coming up Millhouse. Next year is going to be amazing. Yeah, the next year wasn't so amazing. 2020 strolled in and started off with a bang. My entire island nearly got buried alive in one of the biggest snowfalls in our recorded history. And then after we dug ourselves out of our snowy tombs, a little thing called COVID-19 decided to join the battle like it was a new Smash Bros character reveal. The world went into complete lockdown. Our little island was already closed off from the outside world before, and now even more so. We were stuck. Not just me, but all of us. Even the boys back home in America. They couldn't come see me and I couldn't see them. My trip got canned, and future plans for a trip seemed to have crashed and burned. I didn't lose hope. I still booked a trip for next July in hopes that maybe, just maybe, the world would pick itself back up. Maybe next year would get better. It didn't get better. COVID was still hitting us hard up the ass with no lube. Days, months passed, and it still felt hopeless. I kinda accepted that this might be how things are for a while. Just as I got a taste of being with my friends, out in the world, doing my own thing, this virus swooped down and grabbed away all opportunities to get the chance to do that again sooner. But I wasn't about to give up. I held hope once again. One day, this virus will let up, and I'll be allowed to get back there and hang out with my family once again. Took a while, but finally, it happened. After enduring some of the most crammed and uncomfortable flights of my entire life, topped off with the fact that I had the flu during this, I finally landed in Atlanta, and boy did it feel good to be back.
Oh, it's good to be back!
I got to finally meet Hunter in person. He was notably absent from the first vacation videos due to the fact that we didn't own the full movie rights to use him. Now we do, and it was a blast getting FNAF jump scared by him in the airport.
Was that the bite of 87?
After leaving the airport, we found ourselves stuck in Atlanta traffic. That was a fun experience. No worries though, our good pal Mungie was there to help keep our spirits high.
Here we go.
Mung. Perfect, Oh, and we drove down the highway featured in the iconic shot from The Walking Dead's pilot episode.
Great Rick.
That show will be relevant during this trip. I'll get back to that later. Subtle foreshadowing. Ooh, ooh. I was reunited with my beautiful girl, my beacon of hope, the Onion. There.
Oh wow, the Onion.
The Onion. This trip was going to be a lot different from the first one. So many years had passed. Robbie had moved out of his first apartment, so I wasn't going to be seeing the Onion most nights like before. It was bittersweet, but I was so happy to see her again, now equipped with a new coat of paint and everything. God bless the Onion. After the traffic shenanigans, I finally got to meet a new member of the family. No, not Josh. Fuck, get out of here with that. Frank, the cat. He was hiding, just sitting there menacingly. Then the boys arrived. That's when things really started to get going, and I realized just how much I missed these guys.
Vaginal bit and then like the clitoral bit. The thing about this one, it kind of blew when you were using the system.
I know, I press a button.
Yeah. I don't know all the lyrics.
Are
you doing vlogs this year?
No. This one's just for Robbie.
And the world, I'm turning inside out, yeah. Floating around in ecstasy. So don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time. Having a good time.
Oh god, it's getting louder. Just honk your horn at these random ladies. Say that again?
Hey guys, it's me, Captain America. How are you? I hope you're doing really good.
This is really disgusting.
I have to open my mouth really
You need
fucking
to
wide.
express your opinions on women.
Women should be shopping.
Wow.
This one behind you.
Sometimes I give myself the dreams to talk about my places on me. I keep setting up. I think I'm cracking up. Realize I was paranoid.
And before I knew it, day one was already in the bag. It flew by so fast, but man, what a rush to be back. We bonded as bros, watching in-depth dildo reviews, surfed the Walmart bargain bins, and I got a cool Casey Jones mask out of it. Oh, and this rubber chicken. No complaints. Not a bad start to a first day. This was the day, boys and girls. This was the day when not only we got to meet more of the crew, but we also got to see the cinematic masterpiece, Paws of Fury. Oh wait, right, we went to see Thor: Love and Thunder instead. Fuck. Yeah, that movie sucked ass, but man, was it fun to rip it apart with the boys in the theater.
Oh, they are beautiful.
Yes, they are beautiful. They also scream quite a lot.
They'll be fine.
Fake laugh, hiding real pain.
I told them we should have went to see the 15th anniversary Transformers showing instead, but no, we had to go see Thor. Anyways, Lauren tagged along with us this time around, which was a lot of fun. She dipped right when we went to see Thor. Smart move. But not before she bought me a t-shirt. Women be shopping, am I right? Am I right, fellas? Am I right? This was also the day we hung around the famous hangout spot, the Avenue. Stopped by Barnes & Noble for a little bit, where some exciting things went down that I'm sure me and Josh will never forget.
Movies that were shot at Roger Deakins in IMAX: Skyfall, Blade Runner 2049, and 1917.
Oh, I saw
In IMAX.
Josh, have you seen 1917?
Didn't do a DMR because Roger Deakins is more interested in doing his own transfer. But the aesthetic of it was legit to me. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do a movie shot.
We're still bound by blood, brother. Don't forget it, Josh. Don't forget the struggles, Josh. Despite Thor: Love and Thunder sucking massive balls in comparison to Far From Home during the first trip, day 2 was insanely fun. A lot of solid memories with this one. We got to beat up Josh's car a bit too, which was a nice way to release some of our Thor rage. RV time, baby! It was time to make my transition to the RV. Thomas and his family were generous enough to let me crash at his RV for the remainder of the trip, which was awesome. Once we went to the liquor store and met Snoop Dogg, I moved into the place I would call home for the next 2 weeks. First thing I did inside? Come on, you knew I had to. The RV was really great. I had my own bed, microwave, TV, toilet, with limited flushes, gotta make every poop count. And of course, the glorious air conditioning. I have a friend here with me.
To me, that looks like it could be a hand.
Yeah, it's not Minnie Mouse, but he's still pretty cool. You know, just kind of hanging out. Pretty cool here. I like this RV a lot. Okay, what do we got here? We got chicken nuggets and fries. That's one. We've got sketty. You know, unlike Ash from H2O, I'm actually gonna eat this. I'm not gonna leave it on a table for no one to eat. And then we have, yeah, I don't know which one to go with. That looks pretty good though. Chilling in the RV after spending the day with Thomas at Waffle House, the liquor store, and getting the tour of Home Depot was a nice way to end day 3. And I had the company of Mike Stoklasa and Rich Evans to keep me company.
Do you want a beer? No, that's not possible, sir. My car expired 5 years ago. Is it going to cost me how much?
This is a feast for kings right here.
Well, sure.
Chef Boyardee. Hell yeah.
Potato chips while I talk.
I have a girlfriend, so I don't know how I've done it. I'm living in an RV, watching Mr. Plinkett and the boys. Good shit. Good shit. Day 4 wasted no time starting. Me and Thomas continued our tradition of getting McDonald's at 1 a.m.
Who notices your hamburger?
This is peak vacation time right here. Staying up late, watching Oni plays, wholesome animes, and eating greasy clown food with your best bud late into the night. Then we decided, fuck it. Let's go for a night drive. But not just any night drive. A midnight drive. One thing I missed during those years away were the night drives with Thomas, and this one did not disappoint. Shit. It's a fucking Shadow Man.
I'm in a bit of a pickle. I lost
Oh, really? 2 hours of driving, laughing, and all of it set to a killer soundtrack of classic tunes.
fucking crazy. Go to party in the woods and dance with the fucking skin eater.
The skin eaters? Skinwalkers?
That's what they're called.
That's what they're, yeah.
That's what they're called. That's what I call my dick. Here's my skinwalker.
Because it's
all skin.
Your skin walking up inside that pussy.
This makes a gurgling noise.
Oh God! No! No! So wait, if all that happened after 1 a.m., then what happened during the rest of the day? I, actually don't remember. Oh, wait, shit, I forgot. Me, Jack, Will, and Kenzie went to Steak and Shake and heavily discussed Dune together over food. You know, like you do.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Ah, yes, the Athens side quest with my chauffeur, Hana 100. I have the long hair, like,
I am just Casey.
Leaving the RV and driving to a new destination like Athens was a great way to shake things up early on during the trip. We saw the football stadium, Hunter ran a red light by accident, we went to this great little pizza place that was really delicious. What wasn't so delicious was the group of old men hitting on our 20-something-year-old waitress, but hey, the pizza was great! I don't care.
I'm one of those people who take pictures of my food for my girlfriend.
After eating, we went to pick up some snacks for movie night. What movie were we watching? Only the best movie ever conceived for the silver screen. No, we didn't watch Morbius. We watched the movie that nearly killed Kevin Costner's career, Waterworld.
Nothing's free in Waterworld!
A great movie with, in my honest opinion, the best main villain death scene in cinema history. Death by four-way jet ski collision. fucking incredible. This is cinema.
Oh, thank God.
I'm so glad I watched this with Hunter specifically. Wouldn't have wanted it any other way.
You should have stayed on the water.
After that, we cleansed our palate with some Jimmy Neutron episodes and then sat outside as the sun set, capping off another stellar day.
Remake an account, or will I be able to watch this? Come on, give me Jimmy Neutron.
Nothing's free in Waterworld!
My time in Athens was short but sweet. I helped Hunter pack up some belongings from his apartment and we hit the road.
You better get that.
Set to some of the most cursed music I could ever think of. 100 Gex, Viper, Up in the Club, you know, the certified Hana classics.
I know you never had the makings of a varsity athlete.
Once we made it back to Georgia, we dropped by the RV to unwind after our long drive. How do we celebrate our return? We watched Fan4Stick, of course. You might be questioning our taste in films right now, but our shtick is that we love watching bad movies together. I mean, who doesn't? Watching Fan4Stick with Hunter was a long time coming. I've wanted to watch it with him for years. It was everything I dreamed it would be. Confusion, laughter, and complete bafflement of what we were seeing. I hadn't watched the movie since 2015 when it first came out, and Hunter never saw it, so his first reactions made it even better. Once that movie was over, we still had some time to kill, so we threw on the hit 90s classic Kazam starring Shaquille O'Neal. I nearly escaped that cringe because my girlfriend called, and I instead talked to her for about half the runtime before we left. Thanks, baby. I love you.
Let's green egg and ham it.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention, due to multiple cans of Barg's root beer left around by mostly me, there was a small invasion of ants that tried to take over my RV. I wasn't having it. Before I used to slay them myself, but now I had an ally on my side. Me and Hunter used our combined strength to destroy any ants in sight with our bare hands. It was a victorious moment.
Do you want ants? Because that's how you get ants.
We stopped by the Avenue once again to eat at Tin Drum. You might be asking, why were you guys waiting so long at the RV? Why go back to the Avenue? Well, that's simple. We were there for one purpose, to watch an actual good movie during this trip. After Thor Love and Thunder, I made it my duty to go see Transformers 15th anniversary showing, and god damn it, me and Hunter made that a reality. We went into that theater expecting it to be a packed house full of Transformers fans, waiting to celebrate the anniversary of this timeless classic. We were the only idiots in the theater. Yeah, the place was empty. Until about like 2 hours in when some guy randomly showed up, sat there for about 10 minutes, and then bounced. For the majority of the movie, it was just me and Hunter, and oh man, did we abuse the hell out of that. We had the time of our lives in that theater. It may honestly be one of the most memorable experiences I've ever had in a movie theater. It put a huge smile on my face, not only getting to experience one of my favorite childhood movies again on the big screen after 15 years, but that I also got to experience it with one of my best friends.
Okay, it hasn't even been 10 seconds. You fucking scarf those fucking things down.
It's the whole plate.
That's why I ate their food. So they put the plate of donuts out here to test your guilt. If you don't touch it, you're guilty. I ate the whole plate. The whole plate.
No, but he didn't. There's still a donut left.
He's a liar. He's a filthy liar.
Yeah. There's like half donuts. Dude.
Whoa.
No more donuts, man.
No more donuts, Anthony.
I ate the whole plate.
I ate the whole plate.
Yeah.
She did it! She did it! She's the one you want!
Whoa.
I was just sitting at home watching cartoons, playing video games with my cousin, and she came in there. All right? Hey, I am not going to jail for you or anybody else.
Damn.
I have done nothing bad my entire life. Hey, man, I'm still a virgin.
Who has it?
No, you shut up! Don't talk to me! Don't talk to me, criminal! Oh, sugar rush.
It's these fucking donuts.
You ate too many donuts.
Oh, God, next on. Come here, little cretin. You want a piece of me? You want a piece? No! I want two!
Rip.
What's going on?
Rip black butt.
In the arms of the angel.
Get out of here, woman.
Megatron Prime.
Fuck me. No bitches.
Prime, we couldn't save him.
Oh, yes.
We lost a great comrade,
but gained new ones.
Thank you, all of you. You honor us with your bravery.
Permission to speak, sir. Permission granted, old friend. You speak now? I wish to stay with the boy.
I can't wait.
If that is his choice.
Bumblebee in the next
It was.
I can't wait for, I don't know when the next one will be or not.
2009. Oh man, the Dorito chip. I love Doritos.
The president is ordering 7 to 7.
Hey, remember when they just put Megatron into the ocean?
The wrenching abyss.
Yeah, they just dumped his ass.
Dumb idea. It's like, oh, it worked for Bin Laden.
Massive
Like,
depth
Bin
of pressure there, coupled
Bin
with
Laden was
sub-freezing
down.
temperatures, will crush and neutralize.
Maybe this inspired.
Maybe.
No evidence.
Bye, bitch.
We fucking on the Bumblebee. Bumblebee's getting up.
He totally is.
He won, and they're all watching.
They're all watching. They're all cucks, dude.
We are here. We are waiting.
I love Michael Bay.
Yeah.
He's so great. Dude, Hunter. Do you remember when Starscream just like fucks off? Do you remember when he just retreats?
In the next movie?
No, in this. During the end credits.
Oh yeah, I do actually.
There's just a shot of Starscream just fucking leaving Earth.
Just like in the cartoon.
I just want to see Starscream fucking leave. Because I remember when I left the theater when I was a kid, I looked back as Starscream was leaving and it got me excited for the sequel.
And then you're fucking let down 2 years later.
Come on, Michael Bay. Deliver. I guess they had to get a fucking verse from Chester Bennington.
Yeah, rip.
Man, Megan Fox was low on the cast list here.
Surprised.
I think it's coming up soon.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, that is
nice. So after all that, the movie was over. We went in as mere boys and left as strong men. Hunter dropped me back off to the RV where things began to wind down as the day drew to a close. Thomas's mom is watching Mamma Mia 2. She's very based. But the day wasn't about to end without a greeting from a little fella just passing through the neighborhood. Whoa, dude. Spread eagle? You leaving? Okay. Goodbye. Day 6 was such a highlight. One of my favorite days of the entire trip, if I'm being honest. It was a lot of fun getting to hang around with Hunter during this whole side quest. Driving around to new places, eating food. We got to do so many things that we always talked about doing in person, and I got to see a lot of new places and try a lot of new things, watch a lot of new movies. And we even got to catch up on Chris Chan lore like the old days.
Shut that goddamn thing off. I don't care what you do. Get all that stuff off of there. Night. I'm working on it. Go work on it.
Hopefully we get to have more trips like this in the future, my Krung compadre. Day 7 was an interesting day. I hung around with both my divorced parents, Jack and Lauren. Shared custody is a pain in the ass, you know? I walked around the rich people side of town with Lauren where we tried some Antico's pizza. Which, if you're ever around that way, please try Antico's. It's really good. Not sponsored by Antico's. Please, don't Don't come for me. They also have this really good peach iced tea. Really should have bought more of those. Idiot. Once we saw some questionable scenery, we drove back to Cumming. We delivered some leftover pizza to her dad. I held an AR-15 for the first time, which was pretty insane. More on that later. We stopped by Wendy's for some food, and that's when I got passed off to my dad, Jack. We went back to his place to record some commentaries for our H2O reaction series on his channel, No Ordinary Commentary. It was surreal getting to record a session of that series sitting next to Jack in person, after about 2 years of doing it over long distance. It was a lot of fun.
Hey friends.
What's up?
I'm Jack.
Hey, who the fuck is this guy?
Who the fuck is this?
Who the fuck is
I've never
this?
seen you before.
I don't know who the fuck you
but
are.
I've certainly heard you.
Yeah.
Many times.
Yeah, it's
so
fine.
this is our first time, not our first time in person.
No.
But our first time recording in person.
Yeah.
Very historic.
What better way to start it off than with H2O Season 3, which has taken us, what, 3 years?
Almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Almost 3. We were little babies when we started.
Yeah, we were little baby boys. Some
And,
of us still had hair.
Some
when
of
we
us still had hair.
Oh
no.
Oh, was Ricky checking out women now? What's going on here?
Emma looks different, doesn't she?
Yeah, Emma's looking a little strange.
Hey guys. How's
Hi.
it going?
What the fuck?
Welcome to, I don't even.
Who the fuck?
Who is that?
Who the fuck is that?
There is a lot happening right now. Welcome to our face cam commentary of H2O Season 3.
Who the fuck is this bitch? Who are you? Who are you? What did you do with Emma?
What the
Emma?
fuck? It looks HD.
Indiana?
We named the dog Indiana.
Who's Indiana Evans?
I'm already confused.
There's so much going on. Yes, I'm bald now, and you probably noticed that.
Yeah, I'm just sitting around, all right? Eating your pizza. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What are you doing to my daughter?
Hands off my pizza.
You're not allowed to read.
Wow.
When that wrapped up, we drove out to get some food and discovered almost every Subway on the planet was closed, except for one location. We walked into this gas station and this guy on the other side, working on like the convenience store part, was just like, "You looking for Subway? It's closed!" He just like yelled at us, and it's like, dude, I'm sorry. It was embarrassing how long it took, but eventually we got our food. We closed the night by finally exposing me to The Boys TV series. I was very impressed with The Boys' first episode. Wasn't a huge fan of the comic series, but I felt the show really did a good job of changing the source material's edgelord style of writing and execution for the better, and made for an awesome hour of TV.
You're a federal officer, you know? Just call it the fucking FBI.
Yeah, okay, so look, technically I'm not a Fed.
What?
After that, I crashed on Jack's couch, and I went to sleep. That's it. I didn't know how to end this part. This was the day. A special event anticipated over many years. Today was the release of Rise of Family, the Star Wars Episode 9 dub we all collaborated on during COVID. But before the premiere is when all the shenanigans occurred. Me and Jack had a solid lunch and returned with the boys to Barnes & Noble. Yes, we're back at the Avenue, much to Jack's dismay. There we got some elegant readings from Joshua Seard.
His hands are magic, they make the world fall away.
Doesn't seem very
And that
gay
is
to me.
just what she craves. And she is desperate to do her part. She is wild to make the world disappear for him. And he is easing her onto her back and filling her up with all of him. And all of her knows that is fine, just fine. And the only thing she wants is for this to never stop. Never stop, never. Oh my. Oh gosh.
Shut up. He literally loses his mind. It's actually insane. It's just called banned from Twitter.
Is this the one, Josh?
Ready? I've seen this clip before.
Charles Bukowski was an alcoholic, a womanizer, a chronic gambler, a lout, a cheapskate, a deadbeat, and on his worst days, a poet. He's probably the last person on earth you would ever look to for life advice or expect to see in any sort of self-help book, which is why he's the perfect place to start. You know, this wouldn't fly in an audiobook. I'd have to like restart, you know.
You so young.
What happened?
Bukowski wanted to be a writer, but for decades his work was rejected by almost every magazine, newspaper, journal, agent, and publisher he submitted to. His work was horrible, they said, crude, disgusting, depraved, and as the stacks of rejection slips piled up, the weight of his failures pushed him deep into an alcohol-fueled depression that would follow him for the rest of his life. Bukowski had a day job as a letter filer at a post office.
There's a question. The bald kid's got a question.
You go to the bathroom?
No. No. Sit down. He got paid shit money and spent most of it on booze. He gambled.
Was a good delivery.
He gambled away the rest at the racetrack. At night, he would drink alone. That'd be the worst place to spend your money.
To invest your money.
At night, he would drink alone and sometimes hammer out poetry on his beat-up old typewriter. Often he'd wake up on the floor having passed out the night before. 30 years went by like this, most of it as a meaningless blur of alcohol, drugs, gambling, and prostitutes. Then, when Bukowski was 50, after a lifetime of failure and self-loathing, an editor at a small independent publishing house took a strange interest in him. The editor couldn't offer Bukowski much money or a promise of sales, but he had a weird affection for the drunk loser. So he decided to take a chance on it. It was the first real shot Bukowski had ever gotten, and he realized probably the only one he would ever get. Bukowski wrote back to the editor, "I have one of two choices. Stay in the post office and go crazy, or stay out here and play at writer and starve. I have decided to starve."
Damn. Now get a Jordan Peterson book.
Yeah.
I don't want to read Jordan Peterson.
I'll read Jordan Peterson.
Yeah.
No, wait, maybe I should find the one that says to clean your room.
Yes.
Let's find that one. Let me just look at the table of contents.
What about the wash your penis?
The what?
No, it's not real. Not in this book, at least, from what I'm aware.
Describe the young man who shot 20 children and 6 staff members at... Oh.
Jeez.
What? That is not...
Ouch.
Yikes.
How he
starts it off.
While that was going on, I had a task to get a book from my girlfriend. She watched the movie it was based on and wanted to read the book. So you bet your ass I searched high and low in the romance section of Barnes & Noble to find this goddamn book. Until me and Lauren gave up and just asked the chick at the desk for guidance. Romance book acquired! After that, we drove to Waffle House and had a quick bite before heading to Will's place for the premiere. That's when Samir showed up out of fucking nowhere and had a Stan Lee cameo in the fucking driveway. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. You had to be there to see it. It was like Trevor on the jet ski level of like entrances. It was pretty fun. Still, nothing beats Trevor's entrance. Nothing will ever top Trevor's entrance. During all this is when I got some quality bonding time with Josh.
That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right?
We cracked open some snacks, chocolates supplied by my girlfriend, and waited for the others to arrive. While we waited, Robbie gave me a special gift. A plush Lula from the Bad Batch, who, as the clone simp I am, adore very much. Thanks, Robbie. You're such a sweetheart. When everybody arrived to the premiere, Robbie gave a speech before the movie started.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you guys to see it.
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
So, this has been a work in progress for 1.5 years. And throughout that entire time, a lot of things have happened. But during all this time, just working on this, like for me, it felt like I was on, like every time I booted up, it was like I was on a Friday night podcast again. It was like I was making another book heist again. Like even though there was all this other shit going on in the world, it brought me back to a time when the things that we worried about in life were like so much like not as bad as the things we gotta do. And I hope in watching this, it kind of brings you guys back to that as well. I also want to say thank you to Will for letting us use his basement as the venue again. And on top of that, I also need to thank him for I asked him to do so much like additional work for this project that like you guys don't know about because we kept it a secret. It's amazing, so thank you very much for that. I also have to thank Marcus for wasting his vacation to come down here.
Woo! I'll do it again.
And for giving us, Marcus is here. Let's all get together. This stuff doesn't happen too often. I hate that we're 3 people down, but the fact that we have this many people in one room is insane. And I'm just so happy to finally show this to you guys after so long. So
happy to see it.
Yeah. Let's watch Star Wars.
Let's do it. The movie was everything I hoped it would be, and more. A hilarious and chaotic joyride from beginning to end. Everybody had a part in the movie, and it was an honor to be able to experience it with mostly every member of the family in the same room together. The fact that we all pitched in and played a role in creating such a fun project, and it turned out as good as it did, says so much about how talented everybody is. I can't wait to do the In-Family War dub in the foreseeable future. Trough was a blast, and it's the only canon version of Rise of Skywalker in my mind now.
Did you do the Falcon?
I was in a lot better shape than he is.
Maybe it's not on fire.
What's left of him isn't on fire.
I know what happened.
You tell me first.
You know what you are.
What?
You're difficult. Stupid bitch. You're a difficult man. Hey, Finn! Have they given you a character arc yet? Yeah, barely.
Now that's lucky.
Lucky? Get out of there with that bullshit. Luck is a myth. Just like your relationship with Apollo.
That was amazing.
Yes! She'd like to know your name, though.
That's an excellent name. I'm Ray. I don't have one. I'm just Ray.
Sounds like Mario from those, like...
Yes, Mario English, yeah. Oh, did you get those straight from Luigi's Mansion or from Terminal Montage?
How could you know what you did?
I just got it from like a gibberish video. I just found the straight audio.
I have other plans. I offered you my dick once. You wanted to take it. Why didn't you?
Why did you?
You can't hide, babe.
I see through the cracks in your mask. You're haunted. You can't stop seeing what you did to your father.
Do you still count the days since your parents left? I don't want to have to kill you. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna turn you to the dark side. And when I offer you my dick again, you'll take it.
Yes!
All the time I can scream.
Yes! Do it, you bitch! Do it! Fucking jump!
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Take you one last look at all you fucky assholes.
You're his granddaughter.
Oh, fuck.
My mama was the daughter of Vader. My father was the son of the Emperor.
Thank you for that, buddy.
You're welcome.
That's creepy.
Well, at least you didn't OD on cocaine. That'd suck.
I'm dead. You're alive.
That's what I've been waiting for.
It's seamless.
Holy shit.
You're just a memory.
You're. Come home.
She's gone.
Your mother's gone, but what you stood for, what you fought for, that's not gone. Ben.
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
This is beautiful. It's so good. Where did Andy get the wind? Yeah. Standing in front of a fan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will was holding it actually.
Oh my god.
I know. Fucker.
He's transmitting signals on its way to the unknown regions.
It's Ray.
Who's Ray?
I appreciate you doing Green Day when I'm in the ship.
I had to put in the egg theme, dude.
Yeah.
Cool, and I'm gay. Of course, I never loved you.
We'll stop the return of the shits.
Your systems are failing.
This is what I wish Thor Love and Thunder was.
Yeah. Yeah. If only.
If only.
Only Palpatine was in it.
Be with me.
Oh
Be with me.
Yeah. You're not on me. I'm here. Can't you fucking see that? Yes. Ryan's me. Bring back the balance, you fucker. The force surrounds you, Ryan. Come on. Let the force lead you. You don't do squats? Yeah? Hey, Ryan's me. Rise.
Rise.
Get the fuck up, Wayne. I will always be with you.
Good.
It's a surprise for everybody.
Ray Skywalker.
That's some bullshit. I mean, seriously. Ray Skywalker. Where'd you get that married, huh? You get married? You get adopted? No.
Hell yeah, MCR. No, that was John.
Yeah, that
Andy!
Oh, I forgot your Shamir.
Breathe. They're behind the curve. Yeah?
Oh man.
Oh, me.
Yeah. Back to my childhood.
Back to the past.
Back to the past. Back to the future.
Back to Star Wars. Oh wait, this is how you hold it.
Yeah, you gotta hold it backwards.
You switch stances.
You went to form 2, like what the frick, bro?
I don't even know how the fuck to like do
this.
You
just. Sometimes you gotta point the poking.
Yes, it ruins the point of having
The cross guard. You gotta hold it like a tonfa, like.
Swings it around. It's like smacking people. He's not even like striking.
Honestly.
Day 8 wasn't just a highlight, it was a milestone. Running gags within the friend group that spanned for years, like Andy for Han, finally got paid off that night. It really did feel like solid payoff for story arcs that the family had going for a long time. And I'm really glad that we got to see this beautiful project together in the same room. Years of waiting finally paid off.
I'm like Star Wars kid.